Hey everyone, Emerge here, and this is my top 10 quality of life features that I currently wish were in Diablo 4. Now, I feel like the base game is missing a ton of quality of life, especially considering that many of the features that we're asking for were actually in Diablo 3. Blizzard has said that we will experience some of these changes over time, but I'm kind of wishing that some of them were here sooner than later. So without further ado, let's get right into the list. So topping the list at number 1 is the overall lack of search options, especially when it comes to inventory. I literally had to create an Excel sheet to kind of keep up with all the aspects that I found over the course of the game. And, I just think that we need search options to be able to search for certain legendaries, to be able to search for certain attributes. It's just something critical that we need for the game. And I get that there's console players out there and it's harder for them. But for us PC gamers, we need it, Blizz. Yeah. All right, coming in number 2, I think it's a no-brainer. It's the overall lack of inventory space. I feel like there's so much room for improvement here. We do have tabs for aspects. We do have tabs for consumables. And, we get 4 base tabs, but I just feel like it's not enough. I mean, you can see I'm filled up right now, and I'm a hoarder. I do a lot of theory crafting, so I do hoard a lot of items. But we just need kind of like separate tabs for our sigils, separate tabs for our consumables. And I know that they're doing things to improve with the gems. They're saying that they're going to put them into our materials, but overall I feel like the system is just not generous enough. We need more space, plain and simple. All right, coming at number 3 for me is the lack of the ability to reset our Paragon boards. This is a pretty huge one for me. I just find it very time consuming to kind of go back and reset everything when I want to switch out a build. I wish there were Paragon presets. I don't care if they want to charge us a little cost for doing it. Just give us a simple button to reset everything and give us a button to kind of save our presets for our Paragons. I think that would be huge. All right, coming at number 4 for me is loot filters. I feel that this would be a great addition to the game. We currently don't have a way to target farm specific items we're looking for, and we're kind of left with having a lot of noise on the ground for other items that we might not even want. So, I think that this would be an excellent addition. Just currently not there yet. All right, number 5 for me, much like the Paragon presets, would be gear presets. Being able to switch out all your items at once on a moment's notice is such a nice thing to have when you're switching up your build. And a great way to remember what you actually were wearing previously in your previous build. It's just a nice thing to have, something we don't have in the game, and make it happen. All right, number 6 might be a little controversial because some people believe that it removes the ability to interact with the overworld, and that is the ability to teleport instantly to other players. Personally, I feel that if you are going to try to get to your friend, you're going to just go to town anyway quickly and just go right to the portal. So I don't feel like it truly removes the interaction with the overworld that much. And it was something that we had in Diablo 3. It was a nice convenience, and they just need to bring it back. Number 7 is kind of a wishful thinking quality of life feature. Blizzard probably will never implement it, and that is pretty much bringing things closer together in the town. I find when I get done with the dungeon, running all the way over to the blacksmith, to the cultist, to the jeweler, can be quite a nuance. Maybe it's not a problem for some people, and that's fine, but for me, I kind of wish we had things a little bit closer together. Maybe in the future, Blizzard would implement something that would make it easier for us. But this is just a quality of life feature that I wish was in the game. Number 8 is not a deal breaker, it's just kind of a nice to have, and that is the ability to preview your attribute selection and their ranges when you're enchanting an item. Currently not there, you kind of just enchant it and you're given what you're given. You just kind of gotta have to know what it's most likely going to be able to roll in that specific item. But it'd be nice to see the ranges, and number 9 for me is the overall map system. That includes the mini map and the missing overlay map. Now, Blizzard has said they have no intentions currently to include an overlay map, but I personally feel that they could make this optional. And many players have even died kind of like looking at their current map. So yeah, they should maybe make it optional for players. And the mini map, I think, could be a little bit bigger. I do feel like it's a little smaller. At least let us adjust it a little bit. That would be a nice feature to add in. But yeah. And last but not least is the ability to get a notification when the world boss spawns. I feel like this is a simple request that so many people have been asking for, and I don't think it's that difficult to implement. Just have a pop-up on the screen with how many minutes are left before the boss spawns, and we won't be missing our world bosses anymore. But yeah, that's my top 10 list, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe, and you can check me out on Twitch. It's twitch.tv emerge. Take care.
I spend my days playing video games. Don't care if you think it's all